Topic naman natin ngayon is cross multiplication vector product or cross product, okay, or also known as vector product. Kasi kapag tinignan natin yung formula niyan, ang formula ay C, the vector C is equals to the cross multiplication of the vector A times B, the vector B. Okay? The magnitude of C is equals to the vector or the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B times sine theta. Okay? So, yan yung formula ng ating vector product. So, bago ako mag-continue sa computation ng vector product, so let's imagine, kailangan natin imagine yung figure niya. Okay? So, para ma-imagine natin siya, ganito. So, meron tayong z-axis, the y, and the x. Okay? So, this is the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis. So for example, we have a vector towards x and a vector towards y. Alright? So kapag tawagin natin silang this is vector, let's say this is vector A, this is vector B. Okay? So, yung resulting vector niyan, kapag pinag-multiply natin, is ito. Yung perpendicular sa A at B, which is equal sa A times B. Okay? So, perpendicular C, this is vector C. This orange vector is vector C. Siya ay perpendicular always sa A at B. At yung magnitude ni C is equals doon sa pinag-multiply na magnitude ni A at ni B sin theta. Yung theta is yung angle between A and B. So, yun yung concept behind. So, kung yun yung concept behind, so, tignan na agad natin yung properties ng kanyang mga vectors o yung properties ng unit vector kung saan yung I squared is equal sa j squared equal sa k squared, or mas mainam na tawagin nating I cross product with I is equals to j cross product with j, k cross product with k is equals to 0. Okay, tatandaan natin yan. Then also, I cross multiply with j equals to k, j cross multiply with k is equals to I, and k cross multiply with I is equals to j. Ganyan siya. Alright? So, ayusin ko lang ng sulat. So, si I, J is equals to K. So, si JK is equals to I. And KI is equals to J. Ngayon, pag pinagbaliktad natin yan, J I is equals to negative K, and KJ is equals to negative I, and IK is equals to negative J. So, pag nag-multiply tayo, so the vector C equals to A vector times V vector. So, halimbawa meron tayong A I plus BJ. So, we have a vector of A towards I and B towards J. So cross multiply with ci plus dj. So equals yan sa ai squared plus ac so ACI squared plus ADIJ plus BCJI and lastly plus BD ayusin na natin. So BCI plus BDJ squared. Okay? Knowing kanina sa sinulat ko na yung mga square is 0. This is 0. And ito ay magiging K. At yung nakalimutan ko isulat pala dito yung J. This is JI. Okay, so print ko lang. So this is C plus. So this is C J I. Okay, so meron tayong, so this is negative K. Alright, so matitira is AD times K minus BC K. So magiging sagot dyan is AD minus BC quantity K. Okay, so this is A vector times B vector. Alright, so ganyan siya. So yan yung ating cross product. Ngayon, kapag itutuloy natin para sa 3-dimensional, so ganito naman magiging tsura nun. So A vector times B vector equals to AI plus BJ tapos CK. So this is the vector of A times halimbawa naman yung vector ni B, let's say ABC, DI, E, F, J, and K. So this is the vector of A, this is the vector of B. Okay. So ngayon, pag pinag-cross multiply natin, magiging AD square okay, yun yung simula natin, ADI square plus AE IJ, the next AF IK. Tuloy naman natin, so BJ or BD times JI, then next is BE times J squared plus BF JK. Okay, then sunod is C times D KI plus CE KJ plus CF K squared. And alam natin na yung mga squared ay 0, 0, 0. Okay? Ngayon, yung IJ is positive K. So JI is negative K. Okay? JK is positive, siya ay positive I think. Then positive negative I. Then KI is J positive, then siya ay negative J. Okay, so magiging ang itsura is A E yung una, so magiging K, so palitan natin yung kulay. K yung kanyang location. So plus or minus AF J, then minus BD K, then 0, then plus PF I, then iniisa-isa lang natin basically, plus CD J, then minus CE I, then yun na siya. Okay? Ngayon, pagsasama-samahin natin yung mga magkakapareho ng variable katulad ng B F minus CE I plus sunod is CD minus AF J, then plus AE minus BD K. Okay? So yung ating vector, so ang sagot pala natin para sa A cross B in 3-dimensional is equals to BF minus CE towards the direction of I plus CD minus AF towards to the direction of J plus AE minus BD towards to the direction of K. So, yan siya.